Hi. At the end of last week, I posted a short video and a link to the 2019 Edelman Trust Barometer report. Contains some great information. Thank you, TJ, again for sharing that with me. I have shared it all over the place, and I would not have seen it if it had not been for your generosity. So thank you. Since then, a few of you have reached out asking if I might consider doing a series of videos around trust in the workplace. So I thought, sure, why not? I am not a professional vlogger. I have recently done a podcast for the first time, so this is all new to me, but I'm going to give it a whirl. So trust in the workplace is complex. So many different aspects and areas. I thought maybe, while we can certainly use the Edelman Trust Report for some data verification, I thought it might be good to first just speak from me and ask you all to do the same. So I would like to ask all of you to share with me, how do you build trust with your employees, with your coworkers, with your executive team, with your peers, your direct reports? And, just one way. There's so many ways and so many things we do every day that helps either add to building trust or diminish building trust, right? For me, one of the most foundational aspects of building trust is authenticity. It's incredibly important to me that I remain true to myself at all times. And it took me a while to learn that lesson, absolute transparency. I grew up in my career thinking I had to always be this perfectly polished professional with always knowing the right answer, always having the right thing to say, responding immediately with fact-based data and everything with a beautiful bow. And that's not reality. Reality is that many times I don't know the answer. The reality is I make mistakes. The reality is I have to ask for help. And those are just some of the things that I've learned along the way. But one thing that I think, proud of is that if you know me, whether I'm your leader, whether I'm your coworker, whether you've seen me deliver a keynote address or a town hall, or you see me in the mall, I'm always the same person. I am authentically myself. I deliver messages I believe in. If I can't stand behind it, if it doesn't resonate with me, if I don't believe it to be true, it's not a message that I can deliver, whether it's verbally or in writing, through email or what have you. I am true and authentic to who I am at all times, maybe sometimes even to my own detriment. You may see me on a stage one day, makeup done, hair done, the whole 9 yards. And the next day you could see me outside and I look like I don't belong anywhere because my hair is out to here and I don't have any makeup on, but I'm always just me, and I'm okay with that. It's taken me a while, but I am okay with that. I am authentically myself 100% of the time. And I think we all go through stages of our lives in our career where we learn those lessons. But I firmly believe that one of the most important ways to build trust with employees is for them to know you are you, no matter what you're doing and where you are. That doesn't mean that there's not a time and a place for executive presence. There's not a time and a place for more formalized communication, but it's still coming from the person they know. They know you, they know your heart is behind it. I'm also not someone who uses incredibly lofty language or a lot of jargon. I find some of it kind of silly and um, just not genuine. You're never going to hear me say, let's unpack that in a meeting, as an example. I don't use that kind of language, and it's great if you do, but that's just not me. So I would love to hear from you. What are some of the things, or what is one thing that you can say helps you build trust with others? I'd love for us to explore this week in our comments and back and forth dialogue so that we can learn from one another. I'd also love suggestions. If there's anything you'd like to discuss in maybe the next installment of the Trust series, let me know. I'm happy to give it a whirl. Thanks so much.